Now think about the ongoing cost in a property. The first one, of course, is the service charges. Now, these are annual fees paid for the upkeep of common areas, the amenities like pools, gym, security, and building maintenance. They vary significantly depending on the community, building age, and the facilities, and they are charged per square feet. They can range from 3 dirhams to over 60 dirhams per square feet annually in some luxury towers. Always ask for the specific rate from the property you are considering so that you know how much you're going to spend on the service charges. Now, there are some media reports which suggest the service charges might increase by 5% to 10% in the near future due to rising operational costs. Now, next come the utility bills, DIVA. So, you need to pay for electricity and water, of course, and there's also an initial DIVA deposit. After that is the home insurance, which is not always mandatory unless you're taking a mortgage, but it is highly recommended. And then comes of course, the mortgage payments, your monthly loan repayments. And after that is the maintenance cost, which is the internal repairs or upkeep within your own apartment or house. That's a lot, I know. But having this complete financial picture before you start seriously searching prevents nasty surprises later. Now, don't just focus on the purchase price or the minimum down payment. A lot of people do this mistake. Think about the total upfront cash needed and the sustainable monthly outgoing costs. Okay, so you've thought about location and the budget. Now, what type of property purchase do you want? A big decision for first-time buyers in Dubai is choosing between off-plan buying during construction and a ready one, meaning buying a property that's already built and sold to a buyer from whom you will buy it. The off-plans have been incredibly popular post-COVID, and you can see the appeal all across Dubai. Now, let us first talk about the pros. Now, off-plans come with attractive, flexible payment plans, and they are spread over the construction period and even handover. You are getting a brand new property, potentially with the latest designs and the amenities. If your property advisor has provided right kind of advice, the property value is almost sure to appreciate by the time it's completed. Sometimes developers offer incentives like waiving the DLD fees, and you should check on that as well, since it will save you 4% straight away. Now, coming to cons of under construction property. So you are buying based on plans and models. You can't physically inspect the finished unit. There is always a risk of construction delays. Market conditions could change between the purchase and the handover. Also, your investment relies heavily on the developer's reputation and the financial stability. Now, let us move to the ready properties. So, let us first talk about the pros. So, what you see is what you get when you're buying a ready property. You can physically inspect the property, the quality, the view, the actual condition in the apartment. You can move in immediately after the transfer is complete. The community and infrastructure are already established, so there is no confusion. Okay, now coming to the cons of buying a ready property. The initial purchase price might be higher compared to an off-plan launch price for a similar unit. The payment is usually required in a shorter time frame. The property might be older and require some maintenance or renovation. Payment plan flexibility is generally less than an off-plan.